Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, all you fucking weebs out there. Welcome to the Winter 2021 seasonal anime stream. Today, we are going to be going through the Winter 2021 seasonal anime chart, so not much talk about what's going to be airing right now. We are going to be watching every single trailer, going through every single anime, and basically seeing what's worth watching. I know a lot of the anime that's airing, and I know this season is going to be a fucking hype season. 2020 died, so what 2021 anime could live. So if you're here for the long run, buckle up, and let's get started. But yeah, so we're going to be going through this in alphabetical order, so we don't start off with all the hype ones. There is no legitimate order we're going in, we're just going by alphabetical. So if we see a hype show, we'll see a hype show, we don't know what's coming up. So let's start with this first one, 243 Seiin Koku Dashi Volleyball. High school student Kamichika Hajima moves back from his hometown, Fukui, after causing trouble in Tokyo Junior High School Volleyball Club. There, he is reunited with his childhood friend, Yuni Kuroba, who possesses outstanding physical abilities but is vulnerable under pressure. Hajima, with his overwhelming passion and talent for volleyball, forms an ace combination with Kuroba. The two enroll in Seiin High School, where they join the volleyball club. Awaiting them are the 163-centimeter hot-blooded captain Shinichiro Oda, the talented and sharp-tongued vice-captain Misao Aoki, and his third-year pair and second-year students, including... My god, this is just a lot of Japanese names that I'm pronouncing. What the hell? Akito Kano, who is always wearing long sleeves due to his allergy to sunlight. The newborn team breaks in its former shells of weakness and becomes Fukui's rising star. This is a certain team journey to victory, with a series of fascinating rivals standing in their way. I mean, now, from the sounds of this, it kind of sounds like Haikyuu, right? And it's interesting that they chose to air this as Haikyuu is airing. Like, is it in its final season?
Where is the next anime in minutes?
Hey man, let me bring back one series at a time. Let's give the PV of this a watch and see if it's worth watching. Okay, so I've got to be honest. It looks okay. It looks like a 7 out of 10 show. Here's the problem with this one. It has to like grip me within an episode or two, right? Because with it competing against Haikyuu has set the bar so high that I'm not saying there can only be one volleyball anime, but man, Haikyuu has set the bar so high that it's going to be hard for it to basically compete when Haikyuu is also just airing right now as well. But I'll give it a 1 or 2 episode watch, and I'll put that on the maybes list. Now, going on to the next one, it's Season 2 of Quintessential Quintuplets. Now, this is going to be the first of many sequels that we're going to be seeing on this show, on this list. Hands up if you are a fan of Quintessential Quintuplets, and if not, we're watching the trailer anyway. Let's hit it. Best girl. Yeah, I said it. See, what I've heard about Quintessential Quintuplets is it's one of the hardest ones to actually choose best girl. Here's the thing about Quintessential Quintuplets, okay? So normally I have like one trashy anime that I follow at a time, or I get obsessed with. And right now, that trashy harem anime or manga is Rent-A-Girlfriend. Rent-A-Girlfriend is kind of hitting all the spots that I want it to hit right now. Not saying that Quintessential Quintuplets is bad. I just haven't gotten into it yet. I didn't finish the first season yet. And I think, you know, because right now I'm pretty into Rent-A-Girlfriend, I will definitely catch up with Quintessential Quintuplets, but I'll probably, like, do you think, is it an anime adaptation that is just like, yes, this is worth watching the anime over reading the manga? Because if not, I'm just going to read the manga. But yeah, that is my thoughts on Quints. Don't kill me over who I thought was best girl. See, I haven't gotten too far enough yet to really make a choice of who's best girl in this one. But we're moving on to the next one. Alice in Deadly School by Hoods Entertainment. Yu and Nobu are practicing manzai, a two-person comedy act on the roof of the school. At the same time, the school building is overflowing with the presence of a non-human something else. It is said that if a person dies after being bitten by one of them, it will turn into the same something else and attack people. In the chaos of the school, will Yu, Nobu, and the others surviving students be able to escape from its evil hands? This sounds like edgy cliche shit, I'm not gonna lie. Oh! Hell yeah! Fucking waifu and waifu battle. That was interesting. I forgot to mention that I have notes that was created by Garrett. Thank you very much. Shout out to you for creating these notes. The animation didn't look that bad because sometimes you watch some of these seasonal PVs and you're like, holy shit, this animation looks horrible. But the animation looked passable. So I'm gonna give this an episode. This is like a one episode kind of deal. If it hooks me in one episode, I'll give it more. If it's not, it's an instant drop. Moving on. Lingalind is enclosed by the wall. The wall protects, covers, cultivates, and nurtures the land. The wall is God. What the fuck is it? What is this fucking Attack on Titan again? Is this Mecha Attack on Titan? Oh wait, Attack on Titan's already a mecha, what I'm talking about. One day in Edgar, a village on the outskirts, a mysterious man named Black Arrow appears. Arrow has no memory, but he claims that all he knows is that I came from outside the wall. Arrow tries to go beyond the wall to regain his memories, but is pulled into one conflict after another. Well, from that plot description, I got absolutely nothing. There is a wall. I don't know what that means. If they're referring to the fucking Attack on Titan wall, are they referring to Pink Floyd's The Wall? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm probably gonna have to watch this, guys. I'm like, I'll be honest, the PV didn't impress me, but it was made by the guy who made Promare. It's written by the guy who made Promare, Kill la Kill, and Gurren Lagann. I'm surprised this wasn't a Studio Trigger show. Anyway, moving on to Beastars 2. I mean, what can you say about Beastars? It was like one of my favorite anime from 2019. I'm going to be watching this. Not much to say. Let's just watch the trailer and get hype. Oh God, I'm so hyped. I'm so fucking hyped. Bungo Stray Dogs 1. The peaceful days of the very popular work Bungo Stray Dogs are here. The characters of the armed detective agency and the mafia are in miniature form. Due to Atsushi and Co. becoming cute, this is a different experience to the original work. Well, it looks like a very different experience to the original work. I was about to say, before the opening or whatever kicked in, that at least the OST sounds cool, but then they just completely ruined that tone. And I mean, what this looks like, it looks like another, like, it reminds me of that Attack on Titan's Chibi spin-off. It's another Chibi spin-off. I didn't watch Bungo Stray Dogs. I mean, I watched season 1 of Bungo Stray Dogs. Haven't watched any other season. So I'm probably going to give this one a miss. Dr. Stone Wars. This is yet another sequel. This is the season of sequels, okay? Dr. Stone, okay. The second season of Dr. Stone now as he sets down blueprints for a smartphone in the Stone world. Tsukasa and his mighty empire of might prepare for the upcoming war. Who will be the victor in the fight for humanity? I mean, I'm fucking hype for Dr. Stone Season 2. I enjoyed Season 1. I enjoyed Season 1 enough, but what turns me off in Season 1 was basically whenever there was any fights. It was like one of the only shonens I've ever seen where whenever like there was a battle, when there was a tournament arc, I was like, I sleep. But when they talk about science, when they do science, that's when I wake, man. That's what I am here for in Dr. Stone. I am looking forward to this. Anyway, moving on. What is this? X Arms by Visual Flight. I have never heard of this studio before. I have never heard of Visual Flight before. So, let's give this a read. In the year 2014, a high school student who hates machines, Akira Natsume, wants to change himself for the better and tries to take the first step in doing that. But then he gets run over by a truck. Fast forward to 2030. A police officer named Minami Uezono and her partner, the android Alma, infiltrate the scene of a trade going on at Tokyo Harbor for an unknown weapons named X-Arm. They are then attacked by an enemy armed with the X-Arm number 8. Put in this life or death situation, they decide to activate the X-Arm number 00 they stole from the enemy and ... I literally don't know what to think of this. Sounds pretty shit.
A few moments later.
What the fuck is this? What is this? What the fuck is this? No! No! Oh no! Oh no! What is this? Crunchyroll, why? Crunchyroll, why? Who fucking learned Blender for like one day and decided to sell it to Crunchyroll? Berserk 2016 has competition now. Oh my god! These lip flaps! The lip flaps! The fucking lip flaps! Okay. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that someone in Crunchyroll greenlit this and thought, yeah, people are gonna want to watch this. I'm calling it now. X Arms Anime of the Year 2021. Fucking calling it now. Are you? I'm watching every fucking episode of this. Are you serious? I am going to watch every episode of this drunk out of my mind, and it's going to be an amazing experience. I never thought I'd find a studio that has worse animation than Queen Bee, but let's go, guys. Let's go. Gekidol by Hoods Entertainment. So, 5 years after a mystifying disaster decimates cities across the world, that was a sentence, Seria Morino receives an invitation from a mysterious woman joins Alice in Theatre, a small stage troupe that takes it upon themselves to brighten the world through their performances using 3D hologram technology. As Seria settles it, she begins to uncover unexpected truths about herself and the world around her. It sounds like a post-apocalyptic idol show. I liked how, like, for 99% of that trailer, they were like, yo, This is an idol show. This is just like every other idol show, and then it just fucking M. Night Shyamalan twist us to be like, yo, this is like Love Live, Idolmaster, but everyone's dead. So I don't know if I'm going to watch this. I might give it an episode if it like, because if it has like a twist on it, if it's like the School Live of idol shows, then I'll give it a watch. Is this an actual sequel to Alice in Deadly School? Oh, I mean, I guess they're in the same animation studio. Okay, that's fucking weird. I might give this an episode or two if I like Alice in Deadly School, because they're both on my maybe list. Moving on to Cells at Work Black. Talking about two shows from the same franchise that are airing at the same time, we have Cells at Work Black and Cells at Work Season 2. So we got a spin-off and the mainline series airing at the same time. A newbie red blood cell is one of the 37 trillion working to keep this body running, but something's wrong. Stress hormones keep yelling at him to go faster. The blood vessels are crusted with cholesterol, ulcers, fatty livers, trouble downstairs. It's hard for a cell to keep working when every cell is code black. Now, from what I understand, this is Cells at Work, but for a body that's like just for someone who's completely fucking unhealthy. So I'm actually more interested in this than I am with Cells at Work, because I'm a bit worried as well, because they're obviously going to go into alcoholism. I don't fucking want to know what my liver thinks of me with how much alcohol I've drunk in my life. So let's have a look at the trailer. This looks like the perfect amount of edgy right now. It looks pretty good. But yeah, I mean, what more can I say about Cells at Work? It's I'm actually looking forward to Cells at Work Black more than I'm looking forward to Cells at Work. I mean, Cells at Work is cool, but I kind of feel like it's nice and educational, but there's only so much interest I have in the body, and Cells at Work Black is just way more interesting a concept for me. Horimiya. This is by Cloverworks. Oh, okay. I'm already interested. If you don't know Cloverworks, they did Bunny Girl Senpai. Do opposites attract? At school, Hori is a social butterfly, but her life at home is anything but perfect. Left to raise her brother, she faces responsibilities that she's not ready for. Meanwhile, under a brooding facade, Miyamura hides a gentle heart, along with piercings and tattoos. In a chance meeting, they both reveal a side they've never shown. Could this blossom into something new? Honestly, this looks really good though. Because from the PV and from everything that I saw, it looks great. It looks like one of the shows. It looks like one of the shows of the season already. I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I mean, it's by the same studio that did Bunny Girl Senpai. Hortensia Saga. This already looks like a skip for me. This looks generic as fuck. When the Duke of Hortensia murdered the king, he unleashed a wave of chaos that spilled the blood of many. Brazenly building his kingdom on the ashes of the old one, his violent rules has left many orphans in its wake, but now the king heir has come of age. Living in the secrets as a man, she remained safe, and the time has come to gather allies and take back what is hers, both country and throne. Really nothing impressive on my end. So probably going to give this one a skip. Let's move on to the next one then. Idols. What is this description? The anime's production will use motion capture technology to capture the movements of the voice cast while simultaneously recording voice recordings. That's not even a plot description! What the fuck? That's not a plot description! You've told me nothing about the plot. You've You've just sold me on your technology. Oh, this PV's gonna be bad, isn't it? This PV's gonna be bad. Oh no, it's bad. It's bad. No. You know the anime is shit when they don't even have a plot description. And the description is just describing the fucking technology that they use. Moving on. Idoly Pride. Man, we're just going through all the idols now, aren't we? To become an idol, I shed blood, sweat, and tears. Even so, I push on. I want to shine. I want to earn it. I want to become number one. I want to smile. I want to make my dreams come true. I want to look back at a sea of people. I want to be noticed. I want to find it. I want to overcome obstacles. I have only pride inside my chest. No one is the spotlight from the beginning. Everyone is weak. Only those who do not break will reach the highest peak to become an idol. This is the story of idols who face the biggest dreams and harsh reality. What the fuck was that description, man? What the fuck? Was that like... Did someone like Google top 10 motivational scripts of all time? I really hope this PV was as epic as that description, man. Honestly, from like a combination of that trailer and the description, the fucking dramatic as fuck description, I'm gonna give this one an episode. I'm watching this, guys. I'm watching this. I'm fucking watching this. No, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. No fucking way. No fucking way. Ah. Oh my god. Guys, this is it. I don't care if this is about idols, I'm giving this one a chance. I can't believe we hit the double like that. I can't believe we hit the fucking double like that. Yes, Idoly Pride. That's going on my watch list. Anyway, to complete our triplets or our hat trick of idols, we have Istachu halfway through the idol. That's a fucking name. In the story, a famous talent agency called Alidor has created an academy.
The god of trash has spoken.
Has created an academy called Etiole Viol School to train budding idols. I probably like butchered that fucking name, man. Yeah, not much to say. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't think this is a must watch. I'm gonna press X to doubt on that, sir. I'm probably gonna give this one a miss. If you love your male idols and you love your Fujoshi bait, then probably give this one a watch. Moving on to Jaku-Chara Tomozaki-kun. Expert gamer Tomozaki Fumiya doesn't exactly fit in, but he wishes he did. With no written rules for success and gameplay that doesn't work in his favor. The real world seems impossible for someone like him, but like any noob. Oh god. Is it just me? Am I the only one who cringes whenever you see noob written out in any context other than satire? Like But like any noob, all he really needs are some strategies and a seasoned player like Aoi Hinami to help him. Hopefully with her guidance, Tomozaki will gain the experience he needs. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. Let's just watch the fucking trailer. This didn't look that impressive to me. It didn't really seem too gamey. I'll probably give it an episode. I'm not expecting much from this. Moving on to Byoui Ramune. As long as heart exists inside people, there will always be those who suffer. And then something strange enters their mind and causes a strange disease to manifest itself in the body. The illness, which was called the mystery disease, is unknown to most, but certainly exists. There is a doctor and apprentice who fights the disease, which modern medicine cannot cure. His name is Ramune. He acts freely all the time, is foul-mouthed, and doesn't even look like a doctor. However, once he is confronted with the mysterious disease, he's able to quickly uncover the root cause of his patient's deep-seated distress and cure them. And beyond that, ... is nothing. Let's give the PV a watch. Didn't really get much out of that, I'll be honest. I'm looking like it's going to be a pass from me. And we're about to watch Redo of a Healer. Basically, it is... I am looking forward to Redo of a Healer. Not so much... as much for the anime itself. As much for the anime itself. As I'm also waiting and looking forward to the shitstorm this is going to cause. Because this is going to cause a hell of a shitstorm. Right? Like, imagine a power fantasy hentai plot. Okay? Imagine a power fantasy hentai plot with actual hentai scenes in it. This is going to make a Goblin Slayer look like K-On! Depending on how it's adapted. Let's read the synopsis. In a dark world of monsters, adventures, and mages, some of the most gifted healers are subjugated to brute force even by the hands of their compatriots. But one mage, Keol, gains the ability to rewind time, turn the tables, and right all wrongs. See, it has the ecchi fantasy tag on it, but these tags are all wrong. This should have fucking NTR, Mind Break, like all the fucking dark hentai tags you normally skip are in this show. This is going to be the Kuro Inu of anime. Okay? The only difference between this and a hentai is that this is going to have 12 episodes. I can't wait for the show. Who is going to take the shitstorm of airing this show? Moving on. Kemono Jihen. When a series of animal bodies that rot away after a single night begin appearing in a remote mountain village, Inugami, a detective from Tokyo who specializes in the occult, is called to investigate. While working the case, he befriends a strange boy who works in the field every day instead of going to school. Shunned by his peers and nicknamed Dorotabo, after a yokai that lives in the mud, he helps Inugami uncover the truth behind the killings. But supernatural forces are at work, and while Dorotabo is just a nickname, it might not be the only thing about the boy that isn't human. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. That didn't look bad. I came in with low expectations because I didn't know what... I had never heard of this before, never heard of this studio. Kind of looks like a cross between Dororo and Hunter x Hunter. It's definitely caught my interest. I'm definitely going to give this an episode or two. Moving on. Finally, more isekai. This is I'm a Spider, so what? I, the protagonist, was just an ordinary high school girl. But suddenly I was reincarnated as a spider monster in a fantasy world. Not only that, but I awakened in a dungeon filled with vicious monsters. Armed with only my human knowledge and my overwhelming positivity, I'm forced to use spider webs and traps to defeat far stronger monsters just to stay alive. So begins the labyrinth survival story of a girl with incredible mental strength living as one of the lowest ranked beasts. I'm watching this. I'm just saying this right now. I've heard a lot about this isekai. I've heard a lot of hype about this isekai. I've heard it's pretty good from the manga and light novel readers. Let's have a look at the trailers. I'm isekai trash. I'm still gonna fucking watch it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My expectations just tanked. I'm still holding hope. And yes, it's because I'm isekai trash, and if this was literally any other genre, I would skip this. Moving on to Log Horizon Season 3. We are on the isekai train right now. To me, this is top 3 isekai of all time. Don't have to do much to Log Horizon. Give me a fucking PowerPoint, and I will be happy with Log Horizon. Moving on to another isekai show. So, Jobless Reincarnation. I've heard a lot about people saying this is good. When a 34-year-old underachiever gets run over by a bus, his story doesn't end there. Reincarnated in a new world as an infant, Rudy will seize every opportunity to live the life he's always wanted. Armed with new friends, some freshly acquired magic abilities, and the courage to do things he's always dreamed of, he's embarking on an epic adventure, with all his past experiences intact. Alright, let's watch the trailer. I know it's a meme, it's not actually budget, but damn, look at this budget, boy.
Proper 24 episode run
Stop.
as well.
Stop. I can only get so hard, guys. Stop. I've already got a stiffy, okay? I feel like this is already a contender for anime of the season. Anyway, moving on from one of the best looking shows we've seen so far, we have 7 Deadly Sins by Studio Dean. I think there was more detail in some of the shots in Mushoku Tensei than there was in all of Season 3 in 7 Deadly Sins. The real question is this going to be better than X-Arm? Ore dake Haireru Kakushi Dungeon. The Hidden Dungeon is a place of legend where rare treasures and items are hidden. Noir, the third son of an impoverished noble family who lost the one job offer he had, was lucky enough to hear about this dungeon. He then acquired a skill that allows him to create, bestow, and edit skills, and in order to use it, he accumulates points by carrying out such tasks as eating delicious meats and doing sexual things with alluring members of the opposite sex. At least I know what the trash of the season is going to be. We have Praeter no Kizu. After a rebellion in the Akatsuki Special Ward of Tokyo, the government collapses and citizens are left to fend for themselves. With divine tattoos that each possess unique powers, agents known as Scarred rise up to become the protectors of peace. But loyal to these contending organizations, they have to face more than just criminal order to serve their own definitions of justice. Now this is Gohan's. So, yeah. Why did they not stop after Handshakers? I don't need to see any more from that. That's a skip from me, man. ReZero. I'm going to be watching that. I'm sure you guys are going to be watching that. I'm thinking I might want to skip these next 3. I mean, what is there to say about Attack on Titan? So, the opening slaps, the CG Titans aren't bad, it's a fucking good season. Moving on to Skate Leading Stars by JC Staff. Kensei Mishima left the world of figure skating after his rival said, "You'll never beat me." Years after, he's using athleticism to help several high school teams, never focusing on one. But when his advisory public announces a shift to the sports team, a kid familiar with Kensei's past finds and offers him an invitation to lace up his skates and join the world of skate leading. No, that's a skip from me. It doesn't look impressive at all. Here's one that looks interesting. It's Skate. Reiki, a high school sophomore and skater, is addicted to S. Oh, you mean skating? A highly secret and dangerous downhill skateboarding race that takes place in an abandoned mine. The skaters are especially wild about the beefs. The skaters are especially wild about the beefs or heated battles that erupt in the races. Reiki takes Langa, a transfer student returning to Japan after studying abroad, to the mine where the races are held. Langa, who has no skateboarding experience, finds himself pulled into the world of S. Let's have a look at the trailer. Ooh, okay. Okay, this looks dope. I'm very hyped. This just looks really fucking good. I am going to be watching it. What is this? Soukou Musume Senki. In an unplanned field trip, Riko is transported to an alternate Japan where metal-based life forms known as mimesis ravage the world. Only girls equipped with the LBX armored weaponry can stand against this scourge. Joined by 4 other displaced young women, Riko will have to adapt to save humanity. The hope of a planet now rests on these heavily metal soldiers who desire one wish: to return home again. Oh, it's CG transformations. You've already lost me. If you're not going to be X-Arm bad, what's the point? Yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. That's an instant skip from me. Moving on. Tatoeba, last dungeon, Mae no Mura no Shonen ga Joban no Machi de Kurasu Yona Monogatari. Why do I bother reading out the synopsis when I've already read it out? Suppose a kid from the last dungeon boonies moved to a starter town. That makes even less sense. What the fuck? The story follows Lloyd, a budding adventurer who just wants to get stronger. His plan? Head to the capital and discover his true power. Even though he grew up to be considered a weakling, so Lloyd heads out from his hometown, which interestingly exists directly next to the most dangerous dungeon. He might not think of himself as strong, but he'll soon learn that there's even more of a difference between him and other starting adventurers. You know, because he grew up to the next to a deadly dungeon. He's much stronger than he realizes. So basically, all I'm hearing is power fantasy trash. I'd probably watch this, but right now this is looking generic as fuck in a season with absolute bangers. So yeah, that's going to be a skip from me, which I'm glad because I don't have to pronounce that fucking title again. Moving on, Tenchi Sozu Design Bu. In Heaven's animal design department, designers create a variety of new animals daily while contending with the unreasonable requests of their clients, gods. Wait, this is... They're designing games for gods? Okay. Funny, interesting, and full of useful information, this series answers questions such as: why can't unicorns exist? What makes an animal taste delicious? What's the most powerful creature in the ocean? And birds versus snake, who would win? You won't believe it's a manga series when you read up on the featured animals in the included encyclopedia entries. Heaven's design team will make your next trip to the zoo or aquarium 100 times more fun, okay? It's either going to be really stupid in a good way or really stupid in a bad way. It actually looks like a pretty funny comedy. Yeah, I'll give this one a few episodes and I'll definitely give it a watch. Next. Season 1 of the anime felt like they speed ran the anime, right? I remember reading the manga of Slime Tensei, and then I thought it was going to end in the Orc disaster arc when I was reading the manga, and it went way further than that. I feel like the anime speed run through the manga way too much that it kind of felt fucking, I don't know, it felt like it was missing a lot of its soul. I'm really hoping they go a bit slower with season 2 because whole shit, things happen in season 2. I can't wait. Let's go on to Ura Sekai Picnic. So this one, no idea what this one's about. Let's just read the synopsis. Moments from death, Sorawo is saved by the mysterious Toriko on the other side. Attracted to its beauty, she soon discovers that this dimension is inhabited by monsters. Joining with Toriko in her search for a missing friend, they set out to explore this nightmare realm and maybe make a little money. What they encounter could bring enlightenment or drive them mad. Yeah, I'm just going to watch the trailer. Is this the legendary first Strand type anime? What? How is it that the more I watch, the more I see, the more confused I get? I literally have no idea what the fuck I just watched, but I want to know what's going on. Getting close to the end, we have, what's this? Wissos Diva Alive. The story moves the Wissos card game to the online virtual space of Wissos Land. Vsauce. Vsauce. The game allows players to become the L-Rig avatar themselves. The most popular format in the game is Diva Battle, which allows 3 players to team up against each other to compete against other units for the most selector fan. Some units are idol themed, while others are DJ and band themed. I don't fucking know what this means. I'm gonna skip that one. Next, we got Wonder Egg Priority. I have no idea what that is, but it is by Cloverworks. This is the story of Ai, an introverted girl whose fate is forever changed when she acquires a mysterious Wonder Egg from a deserted arcade. That night, her dreams blend into reality, and as other girls obtain their own Wonder Egg, Ai discovers new friends and the magic within herself. Okay, that doesn't really tell me much. Oh. Dude, that egg was sexy as fuck, man. Did you guys see that? That was more fan service than any of the fan service shows we've seen so far. I have absolutely no idea what this anime is about. But yo, that egg be making me feel things, man. I'ma watch it, I guess. I'ma watch it. World Trigger 2. Oh, I don't really know what World Trigger's about. Heard it's alright. Was a nice little PowerPoint presentation there for a second. I didn't really get much out of that. So I'm just gonna skip this. We got Promised Neverland Season 2. You already know the synopsis of this. I already know the synopsis of this. Let's watch the trailer. I'm still gonna watch it anyway because I'm fucking hyped for Promised Neverland Season 2. Unfortunately, there wasn't much to react to. And finally, we have reached the end, ladies and gentlemen. Back to Yuru Camp. I mean, this is one of the few Moe Blob shows I've really, really enjoyed. I don't know if I'm going to have... This is... Okay, how I feel about Yuru Camp this season. Because this season is so stacked, it's going to be one of those shows I catch up to at the end of the year. So, congratulations to all of you who made it to the end. So, let's review on what I'm excited for and what I'm definitely not going to be watching. This is all like the foundation of my winter in 2021 anime in a nutshell. So you basically got a sneak peek. But let's see. Volleyball anime, that I'm giving a few episodes. Quince, I'm going to read the manga. Alice in Deadly School, I am going to give 1 episode. Black Arrow, 1 episode. Beastars, watch. Bungo Stray Dogs, skip. Dr. Stone Wars, watch. X-Arm, fuck yes. I'm looking forward to this one. Gekidol, I'll also give this 1 episode because they started the Idol cinematic universe or whatever, out of curiosity. Cells at Work Black, I'll watch that. Cells at Work, I mean, this season's so stacked that I'm more inclined to watch Cells at Work Black than I am to watch Cells at Work. So I'm going to choose Cells at Work Black. Horimiya, yes, watch. Hortensia Saga, fucking skip. This tech demo, skip. Idoly Pride. This is my dark horse. This is my dark horse of the season. It could turn out to be shit, but I'll give it an episode just to see if it's going to turn out to be a dark horse. I chew halfway through the idol, skip. Jaku-Chara. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like it's worth one episode, but the trailer really didn't sell me too badly. I'll give it one pity episode. I'll give it a pity episode because I enjoyed Gamers, but I didn't enjoy it. Didn't look like I would enjoy Gamers. I'm gonna give this an episode. Byoui Ramune, skip. Kura Inu, the anime adaptation? Fuck yes. I cannot wait for the shitstorm. I cannot wait for the shitstorm this anime causes. But I'll give this one a few episodes and then I'll probably wait for the uncensored Blu-rays for it to be uploaded on Hanime. Definite watch. Kemono Jihen, I'll give this an episode. This looks pretty interesting. I'm a spider. The spider isekai. I'm isekai trash. I'll give this one a watch. Why not? I'm fucking isekai trash. Log Horizon Season 3. Yes, 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 yes. Orphan. I don't remember anything about this. Jobless Reincarnation. This was the one that impressed me the most. I have high hopes for a living. That was a joke. This one I have high hopes for. Yes, this is up there for me for anime of the season. And this looks like it could be anime of the season on par, not on par, but on, you know, competing with Attack on Titan Season 4. Definitely going to watch it. 7 Deadly Sins Season 4, skip. Non on Byoui, didn't watch the previous one, skip. This one, Hidden Dungeon. If I were to pick a trash of the season, probably be this one. I need some fan service trash somewhere. Praeter and Kizu, please. I want to stab my eyes whenever I see Gohans animate something else from the Handshakers universe. I don't even know if this is the Handshakers universe. I'm just guessing it is. I'm not going to watch it. ReZero Season 2, definite watch. This Chinese cooking anime, gonna skip that one. Attack on Titan Season 4, I mean, I'm already watching it. Show by Rock Stars, skip. Skate's Leading Star, skip. Skate the Infinity. I am actually really hyped for this one. This one was the sleeper one of this of everything on this list. It looks like Air Gear skateboarding, and I'm fucking hyped to see what it could come up with. I'm definitely watching it. Soukou Musume Senki, skip this one. This one, I'm the fucking long name light novel one. I am going to skip that one. Heaven's Design Team, Heaven's Design Department. I'm probably going to watch this one. I'll give this one an episode or two. It looks like a fun little show. Slime Season 2, definite watch. Looking forward to it. Uma Musume Season 2, gonna skip. Ura Sekai, I mean, the very first Strand type anime. I'm gonna watch an episode of this just so I can understand it. I just want to understand what this show is about. Okay? I have no idea what this show is about. So I'm gonna watch that one. Wikaros Diva Alive, gonna skip that one. Wonder Egg Priority, I always have no idea what this one's about, but I'm definitely watching it. Just for that one, just for the egg nuts. I'm ready to egg nuts even more for this one. Definite watch. World Trigger Season 2, skip. And we have Promised Neverland Season 2, which I'm watching. And Yuru Camp Season 2, which I'm also going to watch. So, in conclusion, this season looks stacked as fuck. Then we got Anime of the Year, X-Arm. Very much looking forward to seeing that Crunchyroll original. But yeah, in conclusion, 2020 anime was a little dry. It was a little dry in my opinion. I feel like this season is more stacked than most of 2020 put together, especially with the high profile season 2s. It is, I feel like 2020 anime died so 2021 anime could live. It is absolutely insane how stacked the season is. Like the originals, it still has some it still has some interesting like originals, but I feel like the real bite comes with the season 2s. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you everyone who stayed and watched. I hope you had a good time. I will see you guys later. Bye.